Well, as we come towards the end of Expo, Expo finally closes tomorrow. It's been a 6 months fairly packed journey. As the Commissioner-General for the Zimbabwe Pavilion, the country had clear objectives, one of which was to re-engage and engage, in an effort to be part and parcel of the national program of re-engagement and engagement. The other objective was to get, the interest of investors, and also increase trade volumes with respect to our products. We participated under the opportunities cluster because we were very much aware that as a country we have huge potential, we have incredible opportunities in a variety of sectors, and we needed to during the 6 months we had a pavilion which showcased new material in terms of videos, which showcased opportunities in a variety of sectors, books and materials. But we also had events where we invited our government, parastatals, private sector to showcase opportunities and investment opportunities, particularly trade opportunities with respect to mining, smart cities, tourism, health, information. So we created a number of platforms where we could showcase the opportunities that were available. And also, not to forget that Zimbabwe has a very strong cultural traditions and our arts and crafts, and we had an art exhibition which showcased our stone sculpture and young artists representing various mediums. So we used the 6 months very well in order to showcase the variety of opportunities that are to be found in Zimbabwe. And we believe that going forward, our embassy in the UAE has had increased showcase these opportunities to partners across the world, because there's no country that can develop as an island. We have a Vision 2030 for the attainment of an upper middle income country, and that requires growth, and part of that growth will require Zimbabweans partnering with others from across the world. And it was felt that Expo 2020 would be a good platform in order to garner the interest of partners, both in terms of trade, in terms of investment, in terms of innovation, institution to institution, partnerships, and to some extent we have managed to achieve some of that. I think there's still a lot of work to be done. In coming to Expo and in recognizing that we had to present ourselves in a very competitive way, we knew that there are 192 countries that were competing, that were participating, and we wanted to tell a story, a unique story. And that story we felt was rooted the fact that as a people we have a great asset in our human capital. Our history, our culture gives us confidence to go forward, to attain our aspirations in terms of Vision 2030. And in terms of the overall Expo theme of connecting minds, we felt that as a country we were well positioned to be able to do that, given our history, our position even within the region, that we are a country that is not, we don't see ourselves as being landlocked, but as being land-linked, and therefore we are all the time making efforts to link with others. And this is the story that we were telling others. In terms of visitors, I believe that we had an incredible number of visitors to the pavilion. The Expo organizers had at the beginning intimated to us that 20% of the visitors to Expo would be business related. The majority would be leisure seekers, and some would be looking for places to visit. And we tried to structure our, and also business to business. And we also are very hopeful and very confident that there will be a number of businesses that will have found partners during the 6 months, as we tried to showcase the variety of opportunities that were available in the country. As we reach the almost penultimate day of Expo, the organizers have certainly lived up to the expectation of being able to garner the crowds in spite of the pandemic. We suffered a setback during the pandemic because obviously people were not able to travel from Zimbabwe. But we believe that these last month or two, we have more than made up for it. And our National Day, where we had a high-level delegation, with the president being coming here and participating in the National Day, was the pinnacle of our activities. The cultural activities were certainly enjoyed by everybody, and people saw another aspect of the opportunities in Zimbabwe, and the business, and also business to business. And we also are very hopeful and very confident that there will be a number of businesses that will have found partners during the 6 months, as we tried to showcase the variety of opportunities that were available in the country. As we reach the almost penultimate day of Expo, the organizers have certainly lived up to the expectation of being able to garner the crowds in spite of the pandemic. We suffered a setback during the pandemic because obviously people were not able to travel from Zimbabwe. But we believe that these last month or two, we have more than made up for it. And our National Day, where we had a high-level delegation, with the president being coming here and participating in the National Day, was the pinnacle of our activities. The cultural activities were certainly enjoyed by everybody, and people saw another aspect of the opportunities in Zimbabwe, and the business opportunities for selling products ranging from art to the various products that we may want to sell across the world, because the pandemic and the ICT has brought a new age where people are no longer selling in the old way, and we need to develop the wherewithal to be able to sell to the rest of the world. So we believe that there are many valuable lessons that we garnered during the 6 months, and we certainly hope that a lot of the recommendations that we make will be taken on board as the team starts preparing for the next Expo, so that we build upon the experience that has been gained at Dubai Expo 2020. Extremely well attended, in spite of the fact that we were competing with a number of other events that were taking place on that same day. So I believe that the 6 months, yes, there are many lessons that we can learn from the 6 months participation. I think these lessons are ones that we are narrating, so that as we prepare for the next Expo, the next team will benefit from the insights that we have gathered during these 6 months, and these cut across board from suitable materials to being able to have projects that can be inviting, and also this is a digital age. We need to showcase our material in a digitally convenient way, so that people do not spend a lot of time going through books, but that we present materials in a very short form, that we create better platforms for marketing, that our business people use ICTs for showcasing their products, but also that we create more